In the fair city of Carbopolis, where we lay our scene, from forth a storm sent from the heavens has rampaged through our fair city, marking the punishment of civil sins, and there lies the 7-minute traffic of our stage. Our story begins on a stormy night in the domain of an evil banker. Asleep within his chambers, he dreams of the suffering of others, oblivious to what tomorrow has to offer, and how his despicable deeds will shortly cease to continue. This story involves two unsuspecting characters from very different backgrounds who lead completely different lives, one taking money for a living and the other a victim, but these two shall fourthly meet each other's acquaintance. As they move ever closer together, they each remain oblivious of their fate. As the evil banker bursts into his office, he sits down to begin a not-so-honest day's work, soon becoming distracted by his special privileges of the workplace. Completely unaware that he is about to meet a devilish fiend, this very poor and honest working man timidly approaches the banker in hope of a small kindness to ease his troubles. But hope is soon fading. Meeting for the first time, our timid friend asks for some help from the banker as he raises his loan proposal to help with his vast debts. Upon seeing the proposal, the banker rejects it without a moment's hesitation. Refusing to assist the poor man, the banker raises his left arm and orders the man to leave the bank. The man exits with his hopes in tatters. Later that day, the banker finds himself bored from head to toe, his eyes fixed on his clock awaiting closing time. And soon he gives up and leaves in a flash. As the banker drives along in his expensive luxury car, he soon comes across a quaint little restaurant and decides to try and find a table. Puzzled on what to order, he settles on ordering everything. Some time and several desserts later, full to the brim, but not too full for some eye candy, he without hesitation tries to get some. But alas, he is quickly refused, reprimanded, and thrown out in shame. Sad and scorned, the banker drives through the city alone, and without so much as a friend in the world. With nothing to do but think, he contemplates what he has done with his life, having not even a shred of his pride left. Suddenly, he spots the helpless man that he refused to help in his most desperate of times. The banker starts to think, what does this man have that he doesn't? And soon he finds the answer. The turn of events have struck the banker with an idea. The banker decides to finally help someone in need with no gain for himself, so he writes the man a personal cheque for £20,000, completely debt-free. And so, for the first time, the evil banker has smiled in the happiness of helping another, and not in sin. So when this act of kindness, storm has rampaged our fair city, has stopped, as civil sins have been repaid and forgiven, and a lesson has been learned. So